Bad. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. This is the XC-142, which is now the MC-142 of the Malagasy Armed Forces. This is B for bad to the bone, from the Bad Lieutenant's combined wing now. So the Bad Lieutenant wing looks after all of the tilt wing and gyrocopters, such as the fairy rotodynes in the combat search and rescue role. And now this, which is a real game-changing piece for my armed forces. So this is going to be the centerpiece of the stern landing amphibious ship. This is, of course, a development of the XC-142 tilt wing from the 1960s, which was actually a very successful design. I'm not sure why it didn't end up in production. Maybe it was inter-service rivalry, maybe it was because it was a tri-service project. Possibly some say there was some vibration issues, nothing insurmountable, and it appears to have met or exceeded all of its performance targets, having a 4-ton payload, 4,000 kilogram payload. It has a boxy fuselage. It could carry 32 fully equipped troops. The wings tilt, thus avoiding the gearbox problems of the Osprey. The wings tilt, the flaps come down. It works like a ducted effect. It's got this rear tail rotor for stability. The wings could fold away at this point for carrier operations. It could operate from carriers, it could operate from rough strips. Absolutely exceptionally well engineered aircraft. 5 were built. 1 crashed into a hangar. 1 suffered a rear tail rotor failure, resulting in 3 fatalities, and the other 2 were written off, and the last one is in the Air Force Museum after serving with NASA. So how has this ended up in Malagasy service? Well, it's a suggestion really from the Bad Lieutenant. Now, I had never really considered this as an option. I thought, well, being an experimental aircraft, because it didn't really succeed, it mustn't have been very good. Well, actually I was wrong. This thing was incredible. It was faster than the Osprey. It carries more cargo. It's got the range of an aircraft and the ability to take off and land vertically. Short takeoff and landing. It's got absolutely insane short takeoff and landing capability, even with a payload. This is the Anigrand kit. I just need to PVA the windows in. This is not an easy build at all. This is actually a very difficult kit to build. For some reason, Anigrand haven't made the rear tail boom as long as it should be, so I've extended that with plasticard. I've added some missile alert warning systems, chaff and flare dispensers, and I've built it in the wings level configuration. I'd like to do another one of these in the wings in a tilted position, and maybe one flying. This, like I said, is going to be a very important aircraft. I'm not a fan of the Osprey, and this just exceeds it in every respect when you check out the specifications. It's just a superbly engineered piece. Vought, Ling Temco and Hilla Aerospace, they didn't really do that great in contracts in the late 1960s. Probably didn't buy the right senator the right dinner. But here the Malagasy Armed Forces have resurrected it, and gosh, what an aircraft. So yeah, bad to the bone. I've done it with the wheels down. It does have this nice configuration. Added some have-quick radio antennas. I've added a forward-looking infrared there for night and bad weather operations, and of course it's got the radar here at the front, the anti-collision slash low-level slash what do you call it, terrain following radar, all in one piece there, so it doesn't need the extra gubbins that I was originally going to put onto it from a Chinook. I've added some more missile alert warning systems all over the place because it's a tactical aircraft. I just think this is absolutely exceptional. Like I said, I'm planning to get hold of a few more of these. This was not at all an easy kit to build. I managed to snap the canopy here, which was really annoying. The canopy was badly warped. I've done my best on trying to fit the canopy on. It fits well on this side, but it did not fit at all on this side. So there is a bit of a ridge there. Not much I can do unless I start shaving off the fuselage. Again, when you're into these Anigrand kits, this one was quite badly warped, the resin. Yes, it does have these lines here, but these are actually sections which fold out. This one here folds out, folds upwards. This folds up, and the wings fold up as well. So there's a lot of moving pieces on the original aircraft. I hope I've done it justice. I've added a refueling probe there for in-flight refueling. I absolutely love this aircraft. Like I said, you know, the payload is good enough. I expect it could carry a Weasel tankette from the back. I just think it's brilliant. I think the concept is great. I really do prefer this to the Osprey. Thank you to the Bad Lieutenant for suggesting it. I hope this has done some justice to that suggestion. And most importantly, the name of this type is the MC-142 Gunny for Gunnery Sergeant, a tribute to the US Marine Corps. Take care. Goodbye.